Imagine it's 8 a.m. in a tiny New York studio. Mary Gehlhar's phone rings. It's a desperate designer, portfolio in hand, dream on fire, but they've got no clue how to pay the bills or find a good factory. Creativity alone won't cut it here. Behind every gorgeous dress is a knot of decisions: money, marketing, production. How do you turn passion into a paycheck without burning out or folding? Let's crack that code. You've sketched the killer collection, now comes the cold reality: cash flow. No money, no runway. How do designers find the green without selling out? Mary profiles one daring designer in Chicago who turned to microloans and local investor meetups. Instead of hunting VC sharks, she pitched neighbors and cafe owners who believed in her vision. This grassroots hustle helped her cover her first fabric runs and small batch orders without drowning in debt. Think of your budget like assembling a capsule wardrobe. Each dollar is a piece that must fit perfectly without excess. Overspend on one luxury fabric and you miss out on marketing or production costs. It's about pairing essentials smartly, not splurging blindly. Your budget's survival depends on strategic layering. Nailing your finances doesn't just pay the bills, it powers growth. That Chicago designer used every cent saved to reinvest in new lines and more fabric choices, moving from weekend pop-ups to boutique shelves faster than she imagined. The payoff? A brand that stands tall because it started small but managed money smart. The magic happens when your design leaves paper and hits the production floor. But fabric woes and factory nightmares lurk. How do you keep control without losing sanity? Mary recalls a young designer from LA who learned the hard way when her eco-friendly cotton supplier missed delivery. Collections were delayed 6 weeks, retailers noticed. That taught her to scout backup suppliers and never handcuff production to one resource, no matter how shiny the brand story sounded. Imagine a factory as a dance partner. You need rhythm and trust. Mary explains how designers often expect miracles, but factories deliver what they're set up for. Like tweaking steps in salsa, building a real partnership comes from clear communication and understanding each other's limits. Factories aren't a black box, they're collaborators. The payoff of well-managed production? A loyal customer base that trusts your quality, preventing costly returns and bad buzz. That LA designer turned delays into lessons. Smart sourcing saved her next line, and with tighter quality controls, she ended up with a brand reputation that made retailers keep calling. Your designs finally exist. Now how do you make heads turn and wallets open? The runway isn't enough. Personal branding and savvy marketing make or break sales. Mary shares the story of an indie designer in Miami who used Instagram stories to reveal not just the clothes, but her roller coaster journey from apartment sewing to local fame. This authentic, raw storytelling pulled in customers who weren't just buying a dress, they were buying her dream and hustle. Instead of splurging on ads, Mary advises tapping into bloggers, influencers, and local press hungry for fresh stories. Like guerrilla marketing in a jungle, it's about clever, low-cost tricks. Launch events in small galleries, giveaways with a twist, or partnerships with non-fashion local businesses to spread the word on the cheap. That Miami designer expanded too fast once her story caught fire and nearly lost her brand's soul. Mary warns, scale with care. Growth demands systems and consistency, but preserving your unique voice is crucial. The result? A brand that grows but still feels like the heartfelt labor of love you fell in love with initially. Back in that cramped New York studio, our designer's phone buzzes again, this time a new investor interested because she nailed her numbers and told a killer story. Business smarts aren't the enemy of art, they're your secret weapon. Here's your shot. Tonight, write down your brand's real story, not just your design. Start turning your passion into a plan. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.